Hey y'all, today I'm going to give you my suggestions for some must-have gift items for the shooter in your life. A lot of these items I have personally used throughout the years, and a few are on my wish list as well for Christmas. I'll have these items linked in the description below to make it easy for you to shop through my Amazon store. Any purchase that you make through my Amazon store goes to support this channel, so let's jump right into it. To make things easy for you guys to find from the video into the description, I'm going to number all of the items, number 1 through whatever we finish up with, and that way you can take the number, which will be on the screen, and go right to the bottom in the description and find that item to make it easy to search for. The first group of products that I want to talk about are great gifts for under the tree. The first item on my list is the Galco SB2 leather belt. I bought my first Galco SB2 leather belt in 1997. It's 2022. And I finally wore the belt out about a month ago. And I'm getting a new one for Christmas. Hopefully, that's on my big wish list. They're a little bit expensive. They're around $108. But guys, I have worn the same belt since 1997, daily. This is my everyday carry belt. I wear this belt 6.5 out of 7 days a week. I wear it to the range if I'm shooting IDPA. It is my go-to belt. And for $108 to be able to get 20-something years of service life out of it, it's a good value. The second item on my list is 550 cord. Shooters, outdoor enthusiasts, everyone, we're always looking for more cordage. We need something to tie something down with. We just need it. Now you can pick it up anywhere between $7 and $80 depending on how many feet you get. I like the 250 to 500 foot rolls, which are around $20 to $30. They last a long time and the spools are really durable and don't break like some of the larger spools of cordage. The next item on my list is a battery backup. Now this is something that you're at the range, you're out hiking or camping and your phone starts dying. Now you need a way to be able to charge your phone. You need a way to charge your laptop. These battery backups are really, really important in our digital society that we live in today. I picked out a great one for you guys that I've been using for about 5 years now. It's about $23 and it's around 28,000 mAh power. So it will last you a long time. Check it out. Now let me tell you, I am an absolute knife hoarder. I have a lot of knives. I've been collecting knives my entire life. I think I got my first pocket knife when I was about 4 years old. So I've always had a knife. I've always used a knife. And I understand the benefits of having a great tool that you can carry with you wherever you go. Now, the next item on my list is something that I don't personally have, but is on my wish list for Christmas. It's a zero tolerance 0350 TS EDC knife. Now, they're a little bit expensive. It's about $175, but guys, I'm telling you, the zero tolerance knives are absolutely amazing. It's a larger knife. I have big hands. It really fits me well. And I'm hoping to find that one under the tree for me this year. Now, another knife that I recommend is the CRKT Toretto knife. It's a great little EDC knife. It's about $67. Once again, it's a larger knife. It fits bigger hands and is really sharp. CRKT makes great knives. One more knife for you to check out this year is the Kershaw Leek. Now, I've had a Kershaw Leek for about 15 years, and it is one of the most durable, sharpest, easy to sharpen knives that I've ever owned. It's really thin, carries well in your pocket, and is priced at only $57. It's a great one to look at. In addition to being a little bit of a knife hoarder, I'm also a flashlight hoarder. I love flashlights, love collecting flashlights. I love good quality working flashlights. I use a flashlight every day with my job. I always need a good flashlight. And I'm hard on them. I work on concrete floors, and a lot of times I drop my flashlights on the concrete floor, and I've had cheaper flashlights and some really expensive flashlights that I've broken just dropping them on the floor. So I want to give you guys a really good recommendation for an EDC flashlight that you can use, carry, and just abuse every single day and know that it's going to work when you need it. The Olight Warrior P2 is one of my favorite flashlights. It's got a maximum output of 1750 lumens, but it also has 5 different settings that you can dim it down to really, really dim, up to 1000, and then the super bright at 1750 lumens. It is a great flashlight. I have bounced this thing off the concrete floor more times than I care to remember. This flashlight you can bet on. At a price of only $90, it's a great choice for under the tree this year. Now, my personal opinion, one of the most requested items for under the tree this year is going to be a red dot optic for your handgun. It's also the item that we get the most questions about what we would recommend. So I want to give you guys a couple of really good recommendations for red dot optics for your handgun for Christmas. The first is the Holosun 407C red dot sight. Me personally, I like the 8 MOA dot, and you can pick these up for around $240, $250. Some great options that we have listed on our Amazon store. One of the nice things is we also mill slides, so if you don't have a slide that's been milled, we can mill your slide in most cases to be able to install this red dot on your handgun. Now, the 407C is designed for full-size handguns, Glock 17s, 19s, CZs, and so on and so forth, and is a great option for a full-sized handgun. But let me give you one more option for your EDC pistol, like your Glock 43, your SIG P365, the Hellcat, and some different firearms like that. And that is the Holosun 407K. The K is the smaller model. It's designed for subcompact pistols, is priced around the same price point at $250 or so, and is a great option for your carry pistol. Now that we've talked about handgun optics, let's take a look at some rifle optic options for you. I have 2 options. One is a daytime scope, and one is a clip-on night vision scope that I've had really good success with recently. The first scope is the Primary Arms 4x14 with the R-Grid reticle. Now this scope is priced at only $330 or so, and is a great option for if you're looking for a one-size-fits-all, really kind of do-it-all scope. It gives you really good glass clarity, great magnification, first focal plane, illuminated reticle. With the R-Grid reticle, you're able to use the reticle for holdovers. You're able to use it for windage calls. The scope also has side parallax adjustment and target turrets that you can zero out. It is a great option for anything from your .22 long rifle through your long-range precision rifle options, as well as hunting. The next optic that I've been working with lately has been the One Leaf AI NV100 clip-on night vision scope. This sight clips on the back of your existing daytime scope and allows you to be able to use your daytime scope as a nighttime scope as well. It comes with an infrared illuminator that's built in, as well as a built-in laser that's windage and elevation adjustable. Now, we have a full review coming up on this sight in the next few days, so be on the lookout for that. Now, at only $330 as well, it is a great budget option for a night vision optic. Now, one item everyone that shoots needs is a good set of electronic earmuffs. Now, I have scoured the internet and found you guys what is possibly the best deal available this Christmas on electronic earmuffs. The Howard Leight electronic muffs, I found those for you guys at only $31, and I've linked it below. Now, these muffs are designed to be able to clip out loud sounds above 81 decibels. They have a low profile, which makes it really easy to shoot a rifle or a shotgun off your shoulder without pushing your earmuffs up. And if you've ever used electronic muffs, I'm sure you've experienced that, where you go to shoulder the rifle and the next thing you know, whoop, it shoves everything up, and the next thing you know, your ears are ringing. Check these out, guys. They're a great deal and a great value. And finally, for the last under the tree gift option, we have the robust 6-gun rack that you see behind us. Now, I purchased this a few months ago just to give it a try and see what I thought about it. And guys, let me tell you, when they say robust, they are not kidding. This thing is a solid piece of kit to be able to hang your guns on. All the contact points are rubber reinforced to keep from marring the finish on your gun, on your stock, or on your barrel. And at only $84, it is a great option if you're looking for a way to be able to display as well as secure your firearms. Now let's jump into what is my personal favorite, stocking stuffers. Now, what I tried to do with all of the stocking stuffers is keep everything under $15. And that's just because it's a stocking stuffer. It's not designed to be a super expensive item. So I've got a list of really great items here for stocking stuffer ideas. Check them out. The first item on the list is rock set. And I know there's a lot of you that are sitting there, they're like, what is rock set? Well, if you've ever installed a muzzle brake that's designed for a suppressor on any of your semi-automatic or a lot of times bolt action rifles as well, it comes with this little bitty tube of what's called rock set. It's basically a high temperature Loctite that is designed to keep your muzzle brake or muzzle device from loosening as the rifle heats up under fire. Most of the little packages that you get when you buy a muzzle brake or a muzzle device, it's already hardened, it's gooey, it's gummy, it doesn't work very well. So a great stocking stuffer this year is a big bottle of rock set. Now the big bottle of rock set that I have listed on the website is only $11, and it will last you indefinitely. For you and all of your friends, everybody will be calling you asking you to borrow your bottle of rock set. Now this is one item that I use every single day. Now I've been through a bunch of these little guys, tried a bunch of them over the years, and for me, I'm very particular about how this item feels in my hand and how it works. As particular, or maybe even more particular, than how a handgun grip feels in my hand. And this is my ball peen hammer. Now I have identified what could possibly be the ideal hammer for working on firearms. You always need something to be able to drive pins in. This little hammer, it's not too big, it's not too small, it is absolutely just right. And at only $13, it's a great value. Now following along with the hammer, what happens a lot of times when you get a little overzealous with the hammer, you smack something and then you've scratched or marred the finish on your firearm. Now you've got a scratch, a little silver spot that you need to touch up. The next item on my list is Birchwood Casey Alumiblack. Now Alumiblack works really well at darkening aluminum after you've scratched it. It also works really well for darkening steel if you get a little scratch on it. So it's one of those items that I think everyone needs on their workbench, especially if you're tinkering with stuff, working on stuff, or even if you're just a hunter out in the woods, you bang your rifle on your tree stand, now you've got a scratch on the metal and you want to touch it up. The Birchwood Casey Alumiblack is a great option. And at only $13 for the bottle, it's a great deal. The next item on my list is just called a bench block. It's a Delrin polymer block that sits on your bench that you use for all different kinds of things. You're always needing to be able to hold something up off the bench to be able to drive a pin through or give you support. Now I found a great bench block for you guys at only $12 and listed it down below in the description. A lot of times we don't want to spend a significant amount of money on hearing protection, or it's the summertime and you're burning up outside and you don't want to wear a set of earmuffs. But you still have to wear hearing protection to keep from damaging your ears. So a great stocking stuffer for the guy that doesn't want to wear the electronic earmuffs but still wants to protect his hearing is the SureFire EP4 Earplugs. And these come on a cord, they're ribbed, they fit really well in your ear, they're very comfortable and easy to use. And at only $15, they come in just below our budget. And not only do you need to protect your hearing at the range, you also need to protect your eyesight. We were only given 2 ears and 2 eyes, and that's some things that I really want to take with me when I die. I want them working as well as they can be for an old man, But you got to have good eye protection. And I've used Bollé for years for my eye protection at the range. I've had ricochets fly back and hit the lenses, and they've done a great job over the years of protecting my eyes. I've identified a great pair of Bollé shooting glasses that are available in a variety of colors and finishes at only $14. Now, what's the one thing when you go to the range that we always seem to forget? Targets. Now, I know you're thinking, how am I going to fit a target in a stocking? Well, I have found the solution. A roll of 250 3-inch adhesive sticker targets that you can slap on anything when you go to the range to be able to see what you're shooting. And at only $14, these guys will last you a long time. Now, the last item on my list for a stocking stuffer is a little personal splurge. It's something that I love, and it's something that I love sharing with others, and that is Lindor Truffles. I found a 120 count bag of Lindor Truffles that's enough to stock every single stocking and fill up your nightstand so you have plenty for you after you've given them to everyone else. Now, when you break this down for a 4-person household, it really only works out to be about $8 per stocking to be able to fill them up. And that's if you're putting 30 Lindor Truffles in every person's stocking. Now, we know we're not going to do that. You're only going to give everybody about 6 or 8 Lindor Truffles, and then you're going to put the other 60 in your nightstand, so that way you have enough to last you year round. All right? $34 Lindor Truffles, variety of flavors in the pack. It's an amazing deal. Make sure you pick those up. Thanks for watching today, and I hope that you found this video helpful in deciding on some gifts for the shooter in your life. Remember, everything will be linked below, and I hope that you all have a wonderful Christmas. Now, these are priced a little more than $15, but I figured an average 4-person household at $34 for 120 Lindor Truffles. You divide that up, that's only like $4, what the hell, I can't do math. Jeez.